Hi, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the future of animation and grease pencil. What a humble title. First of all, I want to introduce myself. I'm Daniel Martinez Lara, and my passions are training and teaching. I have my own animation school based in Barcelona. I make online videos showing stuff, new techniques. And I love the storytelling. I make animation shorts, alike, made in Blender, and Hero, making Blender in 2D. And I love develop animation tools, like easy rigging. Easy rigging is not the topic of this talk, but it's just about try to make more easy the rigging process for animators because the 3D animators are stuck when try to make rigs or animate his own stuff. So, and the last one is the grease pencil. I spent 3 years working in grease pencil with the grease pencil team. First of all, Antonio Vázquez, the main developer. I love you, Antonio. I'm working with the great Matias Mendiola and Josa Lenz, alias Aligorith. So, Hero. Hero was a gift for me. After 3 years working with the old grease pencil team in grease pencil, it's really a gift working in this open movie. This is the first open movie making 2D, thanks to the Blender subscribers. And I think that you really saw, but not everybody. Maybe on internet is the first time that is the first encounter with the grease pencil thing. So let me show you. It's only 3 minutes. It's okay. Okay. Okay, this is Hero made with Grease Pencil. The main goal on this project is not a real animation short. It's like a fake trailer just to test all the Grease Pencil and make production ready. So the goal of this talk is to try to explain an important concept that I think will happen in the near future, and is key, is so important. We expect that a lot of 2D animators come to Blender to make 2D animation, because you have all this 3D stuff, the cameras, all this kind of thing. So, but these 2D and 3D animators working in the same environment will start a lot of different way to thinking. For example, we have 2D animators, his own animation skill, drawing skill, anatomy, proportion, all this kind of stuff, because the workflow of 2D animator is not about polygons or rigging or bones or all this kind of stuff. It's just drawing. Okay, and it's a so spontaneous way to work. Okay, so we have a 2D animator working in Blender, making his own 2D animation, but suddenly realized that have a sculpt thing, a sculpt template. So press sculpt. Start to sculpt some head to make a quite head, to make a quite reference to draw on top. So 2D animator start to have motivation to learn some 3D stuff because it's useful for his workflow. Not just only the cameras, it's maybe basic poly modeling for have a reference. Okay, so 2D animators with his own animation skill are motivated to start to learn some 3D because it's useful. So, for example, we have this example for Pierre Meriville. Sorry for the pronunciation. This animation is made in Grease Pencil, okay, in 2D, but he used, I think, in the okay. Let me, okay. So, his design, the character design making in Grease Pencil, and they use a very simple rig that everybody can use, okay, just to set the camera and some movements to draw on top. Okay, because it's more easy, make this animation in 2D, have this reference, okay? So 2D animators have some motivation to learn this kind of stuff. Okay, so in the other side we have a 3D animator thinking, hey, you know, 3D was the true religion. You are now in my house, so be respectful. Okay, 2D animator. What a mistake. It's an enormous mistake, because all this kind of way to work, there is a couple developments out there that allows to 2D animator create 3D characters animated that without rig. Don't worry about the rig. Just let me show you a couple examples like that. This is that are made for Joe Daniels. He's a 2D animator. This is made in AnimVR. This is one of the programs. Okay. There is another example made for Joe Daniels too, AnimVR. This is a character. This is not rig. It's just a 2D animator working in a 3D environment. Okay. Working in a 3D environment. Creating his own character and animate that. Okay? So how is this possible? Okay? So one of the hardware is VR animation. I want to stop in this point on the presentation, because when you are talking about VR, sometimes sounds like a bluff thing. No, everybody in the future watch movies in VR, and it's a nice experience, but I don't know if it's good for every day. You watching a 3D movie and oh no, I don't want the character turn around again. Okay, when I'm in my couch. So it's nice experience, but I'm not sure about this is the future of storytelling. But I don't care. I don't know. Maybe yes, but I don't care. So the second part is that the VR technology right now is born quite old in some way. You have a big plastic thing in your head, okay, with the controllers and sensors is quite old. There is a lot of room to improve this interaction. And the third one is, for me, the key, the important thing, is a new. It's not about see the things in 3D. It's how you interact with your scene and how you create things in a free way in a 3D space. That is the key. It's not about the VR thing. It's not about the 3D sensation. It's about because it's more easy. It's more certain tasks are more fast, easy, and you work in a more creative way. For example, I have some animations here. These are made in VR. Okay, this is some of the process. You sketch in 3D, like to have a rough animation. Okay, and after that you can model a proper character. Okay, and use the form tools. Sometimes it's like a puppeteer thing, because you have some parts, but you can move. It's like a 2D animation, but in 3D. Okay, and you can draw in any frame a new head or whatever. Okay, this is an animation made by the great Goro Fujita. Okay, and the good thing here is so rough, you know, but it's made for just one artist in one day. It's made for one artist, 2D artist, working in a 3D environment, just in one day. And you have all this to see all this camera movement, and it's like a 2D working in a 3D. We have more examples. For example, this is animation made by a friend of mine. This is Daniel Peixé, a Spanish animator that is working in Disney. And it's the same process. You make some rough animation. You can draw your proper character and start to move like a puppet, like a marionette, and draw some new shapes. For example, I think, okay, in the next part of the video, you will see that the VR thing is great to create the environments too. Is this concept environment, this colorful, is so easy to do. It's just in one day, in one morning, you can start to draw, because it's more fast. It's not about the VR thing. It's about the way to work. I made some background explorations for Hero. This is not in the movie. It's just a proof of concept. This is a grease pencil animation, and the clouds on the sky are made in VR and export to Blender. Okay, and just one. It's true. It's only 20 minutes to create this all 3D environment. Okay, 20 minutes. Of course, you need some 2D animation skills and work and feel comfortable work with this kind of tools. This is another sample. It's not in the movie. It's just a proof of concept. I made the tree and the stone thing. Okay, in this case, in VR too. Okay, so in this case, it was about 4 hours of working to create this environment. Okay, this is another example for another random guy. I think it's Mike. I don't know. Okay, but this is so beautiful. And it's made just for one guy. Okay, I love this one. This is so stylized. Okay, there is no sound. Okay, here. Okay, there is a lot of environment sound that is so cool. Okay, and thinking you have some of the process, because the really good thing here is that the way you work when you are in a 3D environment, you don't need it's so fast, it's so easy. Okay, there is another one. Okay, with more details, so colorful, and the same thing, just one 2D artist working in a 3D environment. Okay, so this is another example from Goro Fujita. This is trying to create more realistic look. Okay, because right now all these kind of animation are quite rough. Okay, this is another one from Goro Fujita. Goro Fujita every day have one piece of it, of this kind of animation. Every day. Okay, so maybe you are thinking that, okay, it's cool, but what about the lighting? What about the surface? What about the deformations? Because it's rough, okay? It's just a matter of time, because it's the same thing when I made the first one animation 3 years ago, and 3 years after, pushing the tools and working with proper 2D artists. In Hero, I'm working with Javier Salvador, a really great artist, the leader, the animation leader and the animation supervisor, and the character designer. And when you see this, it's just a matter of time. It's just that. Okay? So, what's next? So the idea for Grease Pencil is implement a VR for Grease Pencil. Okay, this is just a proof of concept. Is made for Maori guys that I made this simple implementation for Grease Pencil. Okay, there's a couple. In fact, yesterday another. What is the name? This guy made another implementation. It's not make this implementation for Grease Pencil. Okay, it's not difficult technically. The problem is a huge difference to make a nice demo and ready production integration. This is hard. Okay, but this is not technically. It's not difficult. Okay, so what is the point? 2D and 3D animators working in the same environment start to change the way that you need like a 2D animator or like a 3D animator. It's like a new 5D animator thing. Okay, only because you are working in the same environment. In this case, in Blender. Okay, if you are a 3D animator and you see all this stuff, you start to thinking, okay, maybe some classes to drawing because maybe in the future I can draw my characters, animate my characters without all this process, all the rigging process. Of course, the current workflow is great. Have animators, modeler, this is not the problem. The problem is only one way. And this opens another way to think, and it's not about 2D or 3D. It's about have the enough skills to do your work, okay? To do your own work. Okay, for me that is the case. So can you sound for this one?
Hi, I'm Jose.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jose. I'm Alberto.
Another interesting thing that's this working with VR open a new possibilities like posing in VR.
I'm Alberto. And I'm Wayne.
I'm a software engineer here at Walt Disney Animation Studios, and I work in the character workflow team.
Pose VR was a summer intern project that allowed us to pose and animate in VR as opposed to using a single input
something
device
like that,
mouse.
and
we actually got
really
to
nice
grab
posing your character in a 3D environment. With the VR thing.
Test out the VR process. It was great working with the intern.
For example, if you have a character with a EK thing in a normal workflow, you need move your EK and now rotate. But in VR, with one controller, you control your scene. Okay, with another controller, grab your character and you push the hand, the car. You don't need move all the time your viewport to say what you are doing. Okay,
what makes
this kind of thing.
I'm just in it.
Okay, and there is a lot of future in this part. Okay, but. So for me, the VR thing is not about the VR. It's another input device to do your work. And Blender can make all this stuff. So for example, if you can make some modeling, maybe you work with your mouse, okay? So and I want to make some 2D animation. So I use the Wacom Cintiq, for example, okay? And now if we have VR in Blender, I can make some tests about the backgrounds of your characters, or a short session of your VR theme because it's more easy. Make the clouds or some stuff, okay? And remember, there is a lot of improve, okay? There is a lot of improve in this area. For example, this is this is a game for PlayStation, okay? That don't use a headset. It's just modeling things with the controllers. Okay, so that's it. This is a nice demo. Yeah, because he's a coach, and everybody wants work in a coach. Okay. Okay, so what is the Grease Pencil roadmap? So the Grease Pencil roadmap, we need work in the Eevee integration with Grease Pencil and Eevee integration, because right now it's working in the viewport, but it's not integrated with the depth of field things or fog, all these things. In this area, we need some advice and work from viewport gurus like Clement or something like that. We need more tools to cut out animation. In the same area, the storyboard tool, the Grease Pencil is great to make animatics, but need some tools for storyboard tools. And improve the field tools, because it's the weak part of Grease Pencil right now, the field tool, and VR. Okay, make VR. We are looking for the proper developer, because it's not just to make a test is to make a proper tool to work in a production. Okay, so just the last one will be a grease pencil training in Blending Institute this January. Okay, so in part from with the great Matias Mendiola, one of the core member of the grease pencil team, and that's it. Thank you.